I'm Dr. Anju Bhatt, Associate Professor, English Department, Government PG College, Rishikesh. Now, today I will be discussing some important aspects regarding the play Silence the Court is in Session, which is in the syllabus of BA 4th semester, English DSC. So, today I will be giving you a detailed idea of the play. We will be discussing about author Vijay Tendulkar, his biographical details, his famous works, recognitions that he had won, then the summary of the play, major characters of the play, and as requested by many of you, I will try to explain the things both in Hindi and in English, so that the students who are from Hindi medium background, they can also understand the things. Now the play Silence the Court is in Session. Originally it was written in Marathi as Shantata Court Chalu Ahe by Vijay Tendulkar. Now the play revolves around the main protagonist Leela Banare, who is a school teacher, and she is deeply loved and respected by her students, and she is a successful school teacher. But in her personal life, she works as an amateur theatre artist with a theatre group, and the play begins with all the members of the theatre group moving to a small village near Bombay to stage their play. Now, as the troupe members, they reach the village in afternoon, and the play is scheduled to be staged at night, so they are having ample of time with them. So in order to pass their time, they decided to enact a mock trial of the play. Now we can say that the play is a play within a play. मतलब ये है कि ये जो नाटक है, ये लीला बनारे नाम की एक स्कूल टीचर है, उसके जीवन के व्यक्तिगत पहलुओं पर आधारित है. लीला बनारे एक सक्सेसफुल अध्यापिका है जिसको उसके छात्र बहुत प्रेम करते हैं. उसकी बहुत प्रोफेशनली शी इज़ एंड सक्सेसफुल पर्सन, शी इज़ अ सक्सेसफुल टीचर. नाउ व्हाट हैपन्स इज़ कि जब ये लोग समय से पहले दिन में ही पहुंच जाते हैं और नाटक का मंचन जो है रात को होना है, तो इनके पास बहुत सा समय बचता है और उस समय का उपयोग ये नाटक की प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए करते हैं. तो जो नाटक इन्होंने स्टेज करना था, दे डिसाइड्स कि उसकी जगह पर ये एक दूसरा नाटक, एक मॉक ट्रायल स्टेज करेंगे, और सब लोग आपस में डिसाइड करते हैं कि ये जो मॉक ट्रायल है, इसमें जो मेन एक्यूज्ड है वो लीला बनारे होगी. नाउ लीला बनारे इज़ अ वेरी she is a very fun loving woman, a fiercely independent woman who loves her life to the fullest. She believes in living life as it comes in her way. So she readily agrees to the proposal, and as the things turn out, the other members of the group, they secretly plan to have a trial on her based on her personal life. तो सब के सब जो ग्रुप मेंबर्स हैं वो डिसाइड करते हैं, जब लीला बनारे बाहर जाती हैं तो वो ये कुछ समय के लिए नाटक में, तो वो ये प्लान करते हैं कि क्यों ना हम नीला बनारे की व्यक्तिगत ज़िंदगी पर ही आधारित एक नाटक करें। एंड लीला बनारे जो है, शी इज़ नॉट अवेयर ऑफ what they have planned behind her back. So when she returns, she readily agrees to take part in that mock trial, and slowly the mock play turns into an accusatory game, and by as the play ends, all the secrets of her personal life are revealed and dissected in the public eye. She is accused of being a licentious woman who seduces every male member of the group, and uh, once once in play, she tries to run out of the hall, right? But she is not able to move out because the doors of the hall are jammed, and then the claustrophobia she feels at that time is palpable. Now, in this play, in the mock trial, there is a character, Professor Damle, who is a member of that theatrical group also, but who is not present in the scene at that time. He is absent from the play, and it is revealed by the other fellow artist that Leela Banare is having an affair with him, and out of that affair she is pregnant, and she is planning to give birth to a child without entering into the holy bonds of matrimony. मतलब कि लीला बनारे की जो व्यक्तिगत जीवन है उस पर सब लोग अटैक करते हैं, और वो नाटक जो कि एक फॉल्स नाटक था, जिसको वो सिर्फ टाइम पास करने का माध्यम बनाते हैं, कहते हैं एटलीस्ट, वही नाटक स्लोली जो है लीला बनारे की रियल ज़िंदगी को डाइसेक्ट करने का, उसको दुनिया के सामने लाने का माध्यम बनता है। और नाटक के अंत में हमें लीला बनारे के व्यक्तिगत जीवन से संबंधित बहुत सी बातों का पता चलता है, और ये भी पता चलता है कि लीला बनारे का प्रोफेसर दामले के साथ एक अफेयर है, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट अफेयर शी इज़ प्रेग्नेंट. Now, the play is a powerful satire on the shallow conventions and shameful hypocrisy of middle class, male dominated society. And we find that through the character of Leela Banare, Vijay Tendulkar is trying to portray he's trying to portray the patriarchal systems that exist in Indian society, and where a woman is subjugated and dominated by the men around her. Now, as the story of Leela Banare's life is revealed, we are shocked to know that at a tender age of 15, she had an affair with her maternal uncle, and she desperately wanted to marry him. But as is obvious, there was no love in that relationship. She was an innocent girl, and her uncle, he had taken advantage of her innocence, and after establishing physical relations with her, he fled away. So, and later at the age of 34, when Leela Banare is a mature adult woman, she is attracted towards Professor Damle for the intelligence that he portrays, for his intellectual capabilities. But he too is interested in having physical relations with her, and there is no love in his heart for Leela Banare. So under these circumstances, when she becomes pregnant, we find it very normal that a woman is accused of adultery. She is accused of breaking the rules of the society. She is accused of being a licentious woman, but nobody ever questions the man who is an equal partner in that shameful crime. Now, in this play, Tendulkar, he is not trying to justify the her relationship with Damle. What he is trying to portray is that why it is only the woman who has to face the brunt of the society. Why a woman only has to answer the question, whereas a man is left accused free. So these are the basic basic themes around which the play moves on. Now, first I will discuss something about about the author, Vijay Dhondupant Tendulkar, who was born on 6th January 1928, Kolhapur, in Maharashtra. He was a leading Indian playwright, screen and television writer, literary essayist, political journalist, and social commentator, and wrote primarily in Marathi language. तो विजय धोंदोपंत तेंदुलकर का जन्म 6 जनवरी 1928 को कोल्हापुर, महाराष्ट्र में हुआ था. वो एक जाने माने नाटककार थे. उन्होंने टीवी के लिए, मूवीज़ के लिए स्क्रिप्ट्स लिखी. एक पॉलिटिकल राजनीतिक जर्नलिस्ट वो थे, और उनकी मैक्सिमम राइटिंग्स जो हैं वो मराठी में थी. His father, Dhodopant Tendulkar, was head clerk at a British publishing firm, which is now known as Orient Longman, and his father was an enthusiastic writer, director, and actor of amateur plays in their mother tongue Marathi, and he took young Tendulkar to the rehearsal of his plays. Tendulkar House used to be full of books, and many writers used to visit them. On Sunday mornings, his father used to take him to a large bookshop owned by his publisher friend, and all this literary atmosphere around him encouraged him to read more and more. At the age of 6, Tendulkar wrote his first play, and his elder brother Raghunath introduced him to English movies and plays, and he was greatly influenced by them. When he was 11, he wrote, directed, and acted in his first play. Now, Tendulkar, when he grew up, he was greatly influenced by Dinkar Balakrishna Mokshe, Vishnu Vinayak Bokil, the two well-known names in Marathi literature. Now, he began his career of journalism, serving as sub-editor in the daily Navbharat, then as executive editor of the magazine Vasudha and Deepavali, and was appointed assistant editor of the daily Lok Satta in 1968. Now we are going to discuss about some important works of Vijay Tendulkar. He was a prolific writer who has penned down 31 full-length plays, 23 one-act plays, children's drama, 4 short stories, 2 novels, and 17 film scripts. He is considered a giant among modern Indian playwrights, both in terms of volume and quantity of his dramatic creations. Now, from his very first play, Grahast, in 1955 to Safar in 1992, his plays have given Indian theatre a rich and challenging creation. In yet another medium, he has written original scripts for filmmakers like Shyam Benegal and Govind Nilhani. His plays and his film scripts are penetrating studies of violence, power, and repression in different forms in contemporary Indian writings. In his play, he has portrayed the real life situations of ordinary middle class human beings set against the background of hostile society. He had presented modern man in all complexities and portrays life in its true fervor without trying to moralize or philosophize in any way. Now, तेंदुलकर ने 31 नाटक, 23 वन एक्ट प्ले, बच्चों के नाटक, 4 शॉर्ट स्टोरीज, 2 नॉवल और 17 फिल्मों की स्क्रिप्टें लिखी हैं। उन्होंने अपना पहला नाटक गृहस्थ 1955 में लिखा था और सफ़र 1992 में लिखा था और उनके नाटकों में उन्होंने भारतीय समाज की यथार्थ को ईमानदारी से दर्शाने की चेष्टा की है। उन्होंने गोविंद निल्हानी, श्याम बेनेगल जैसे फिल्म राइटर्स के लिए भी फिल्मों की पटकथाएं लिखी हैं एंड उनकी जो नाटक हैं या जो उनकी राइटिंग्स हैं उसमें हमें आधुनिक समाज के, आधुनिक मानव के जीवन में जो कठिनाइयां हैं, जो परेशानियां हैं, उन सब का एक यथार्थ चित्रण देखने को मिलता है। और 1970s और 1980s में उन्होंने काफ़ी मूवीज़ के लिए डायलॉग्स भी लिखे, स्क्रिप्ट्स भी लिखी, जिसमें 1975 में निशांत, 1977 में मंथन, 1980 में आक्रोश, 1983 में अर्धसत्य एंड 1986 में आघात जैसी फिल्में जो हैं वो निर्णायक रही। सो वी कैन से दैट दीज मूवीज़ whose scripts and dialogues were written by him during 1970s and 80s. Movies like Nishant, Nita, Manthan, Akrosh, Ardhasatya and Aghat. They defined the pattern for the middle cinema movement in India, positioned between the art cinema and the commercial cinema. Now, coming to the awards that he had received. Now, he had received Sangeet Natak Academy Award in 1971, Filmfare for Original Screenplay for Akrosh in 1980, Padma Bhushan in 1984, and Dinanath Mangeshkar Award in 2000. So, this was a brief introduction of Vijay Tendulkar's life. Now, coming to the play, Silence the Court is in Session. Originally, it was written in Marathi as Shantata Court Chalu Ahe, and in 1978, Priya Adarkar translated it as Silence the Court is in Session in English. So, ये जो नाटक है, ये पहली बार इसका मंचन मराठी भाषा में शांतता कोर्ट चालू आहे के नाम से 1967 में हुआ और फिर प्रिया अदरकर जी के द्वारा 1978 में इसको इंग्लिश में, अंग्रेज़ी में अनुवादित किया गया और इसका मंचन जो है वो एक अंग्रेज़ी नाटक के रूप में भी हुआ. Now, about the summary of the play. As I've told you, the story revolves around the life of a young school teacher who is unmarried. She is a 34-year-old woman. Her name is Leela Banare, and she is a fiercely independent woman who loves to live life to the fullest. She believes that human being should learn to live life with a smile on their face. Now, when we first meet her in the opening scene of the play, we are greatly impressed by her personality, by her jovial nature, by her mirthful disposition. But as the play progresses and when the play ends, we are shocked to see that such a happy, intelligent, beautiful woman who pretends, who is always laughing, and who is loved the for living life to the fullest, is in reality a depressed woman. She had to undergo lots and lots of hardships, emotional hardships in her life. So, through her character, Tendulkar, he had tried to tell us that human beings, they don a mask on their face. By simply looking at a person, we cannot know the truth of the truth of his life. We cannot know what he is thinking, what he has been experiencing in his personal life. So one thing Vijay Tendulkar had very cleverly and very clearly told us that human beings should not be judged from their outer appearances. If a person is always laughing or is always smiling, it doesn't mean that he is happy in his real life also. He may be experiencing lots and lots of problems, and in order to hide those problems from the general eye, he or she may be donning a mask. And that is what we see in when we look at Leela Banare in the play Silence the Courtesan Session. Now, as I've told you, the play is a play within a play. That is, एक नाटक के अंदर ही नाटक का मंचन किया जा रहा है. सो लीला बनारे को ये विश्वास दिलाया जाता है कि whatever would be staged on the play is just a mock drama. It has nothing to do with the reality. But in reality, the people who are very close to her, right, the people who are the members of the theatre group in which she is working as an amateur artist, all those so-called friends, in reality they plot a conspiracy against her, and they try to dissect her personal life, and they try to insult her, and they try to pass a verdict against her. So the play Silence the Courtesan Session is having lots and lots of themes. The characters, the major characters of the play are Leela Banare, then Kashikars, both husband and wife. Then there is a lawyer, Samant, Pongshe, Pongshe, who is working as a clerk in a company, and he had failed his intermediate exam 2 times. Samant, the lawyer, is a lawyer by name, but he is a failure as a lawyer. Then there is Kanik, a theatre artist who aspires to be a successful actor, but who in real life is a failure. And then there is an innocent person whose name is Samant, a person from the village where the play was scheduled to be held at night. So these are the major characters. Number 1, Leela Banare, the main protagonist of the play, the main leading character of the play. Then Kashikar's couple, Mr. Kashikar and Mrs. Kashikar. Then we are having the character of Samant. Then Samant, Balu Rokade is also there. He is a poor person who has been adopted by the Kashikars. Kashikars are a childless couple. And Mr. Kashikar, he is a self-proclaimed social activist and social reformer. Sukhatme is a lawyer. Balu Rokde is an adopted child of Kashikar, and then we are having Pongshe, who had failed, who wanted to become a scientist, but who had failed his intermediate exams twice. So we can see that all the characters, apart from Leela Banare, are failures in their real life. Only Leela Banare is successful as a teacher in her professional life, and she is very committed to her profession, whereas the rest of the characters, whether it is Balu Rokde, Kashikar, Sukhatme, Pongshe, Karnik, all of them have failed in their professional lives. So today we will be discussing this much only. In the next lecture, I will be talking about the different characters of in length, and also about the summary of the play. Thank you all.